How many of these movies are there now? Oh. Okay. Robin Hood follows Robin of Locksley as he becomes Robin Hood and gets Maid Marian and battles the sheriff and gets Little John and blah 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 blah. You know the story, it's been told like 58 times at this point. But should it have been told this time? That's what we're here to find out. In a word, maybe. This movie's been getting shit on left and right. I've heard nothing but bad things about it. So going in, I was really expecting a shit fest. But honestly, it's not really as bad as I'd been led to believe. Really, I can't say it's bad. It ain't great, that's for sure. But it's not bad. The story here, for the most part, is really nothing you haven't seen before. We all know the story of Robin Hood. There's a few little additions here or there, and a couple of things changed, but more or less, it's the same story you've heard since you were a kid. The performances as a whole are okay. They're really not bad. I mean, they're nothing to write home about, but they're okay. Taron Egerton and Ben Mendelsohn do a great job in their characters, and I really enjoyed it whenever they were on screen. Everybody else is fine. Not bad, just more or less forgettable. Jamie Foxx is here too, and he's okay, but it really seems more like he's trying to channel his inner Morgan Freeman from the previous incarnation of this character than put his own stamp on it. I really like Ben Mendelsohn's Sheriff of Nottingham. He was a pretty good villain and entertained me throughout. However, his church overlords are played pretty damn hammy and over-vilified. It seems like they're just evil for evil's sake. They were about one step away from every scene they were in. It was a little bit too much. While the acting's fine, the screenplay the actors had to work with is okay. The story itself is fine, it's what we're used to. Some of the dialogue, however, is a little odd. This movie is very stylized, and a lot of the aesthetics of the movie, especially the costume design and the way that they talk, is highly stylized, and if you didn't know when Robin Hood took place, it's kind of hard to place it in that time period. Honestly, if you looked at a screenshot of a lot of the scenes in this movie, you'd be hard-pressed to tell what time period they were in. A lot of the costumes and set design kind of look like they take place nowadays. And the dialogue is too. For the most part, I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bother me. But for whatever reason, there was one little thing that just kind of bothered me throughout the movie. They refer to Robin of Locksley or Robin Hood as Rob. Now, I don't care if that's accurate or not. Doesn't seem like it, but I don't really care if it is. Every time they did it, it was kind of cringeworthy. It just didn't fit. The other stylized options I'm alright with, but for whatever reason, that little detail really pulled me out every time it was set on screen. Like I said, the movie is highly stylized, but for the most part, I'm okay with that. It's fine. It works. The movie's very special effects heavy. While the movie does seem like it uses a lot of practical effects, and those all look great, it also uses CGI a lot to complete the illusion. And really, for the most part, it's really well done. It's very believable and not overused. However, there are a few standout parts that for whatever reason are just really bad. In particular, a horse carriage chase scene, the whole thing was just marred by bad effects. And I don't get it, because the rest of the movie has really good special effects, so why they dropped the ball on this one, who knows? But it doesn't change the fact that overall the movie does have really good special effects. And barring the bad effects in that scene, the movie does have very exciting, well-shot and choreographed action scenes. Heavily stylized action scenes, but exciting nonetheless. I was really expecting this movie to be a total dumpster fire. But happily, I was surprised that it's not nearly as bad as everyone was saying. It's not a cinematic masterpiece for sure, but it is entertaining enough for the night, and definitely worth giving it a shot on Netflix. Check it out one night when you don't have anything else to watch, and you'll be entertained. So there it is, guys, my review of Robin Hood. If you enjoyed and want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and help my little channel grow. If you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. If not, let me know in the comments below why. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.
What else you got?
While I enjoyed this movie more than I thought I would, it still will never be able to live up to Kevin Costner's Prince of Motherfucking Thieves. You know you love it. Admit it.